TED Talk video, Anne Makosinski speaks about her personal experience growing up without being given a lot, as well as her experience of not having a smartphone at all, only owning a flip phone. Now, while I personally don't think that that's something that I could do, she did make some good points to back up why she continues to do this using both her personal experiences and more general examples. In the video, she states that you have more opportunity and time to create when given less. With this statement, she's really emphasizing how her own personal experience allowed her to become more creative and inventive in her formative years. It means that she believes that when someone is given less of a head start or advantage, along with much more time to do things, they end up making much more than if they had to do the opposite, which is sort of the default position that most people find themselves in due to their parents' way of raising them, most clearly shown by buying them a smartphone at younger ages. Now, one point that really sort of stuck with me as it relates to this idea of having more time when you don't have a smartphone is one that she puts really well. She says, every minute and second you check your phone adds up throughout the day, eventually meaning you're on your phone for way longer than even you realize. If we were to spend more time doing other things like being creative or productive, instead of checking our phones constantly for updates, the possibilities would truly be limitless. In other words, having no phone gives you more time, which makes more innovation and creativity possible. Anne's motivation and creativity certainly were driving factors in her journey to becoming an innovator, as she was able to make something out of nothing and was always fascinated and entertained by the simplest things. She was always driven from a young age to find solutions to her problems, as her experience making her own toys showed her that she has to work to find solutions and forge her own path in life. This went hand in hand with the creativity given to her by the creation of her own toys, as she had to figure out how to take the spare parts and scraps she was given and make something entirely new and unique out of them in order to entertain herself. Both of these combined meant that she was well adapted to coming up with creative inventions for common problems, such as creating a flashlight that uses the heat from your hand to power itself. Anne's takeaway message about being distracted with the cell phone is that instead of thinking about what can be done on the phone, people should instead focus on what can be done off it. This ties together all of her previous points, as using time more effectively by putting your phone away and decreasing distractions is the key to increasing your own creativity and innovation. Thank you.